Hello, Shavua Tov, everybody. Let's put on some acapella. Let's put on some acapella for you. I'm gonna wait. Shavua Tov, Feigela. How are you? Yo Lahara, Rachel Cool, Chevy, MG Bakes. Guys, this is acapella. Have no fear. Have no fear, folks. It's like no music, just vocals. How are you guys? I missed you. Shavua Tov. Hello, Sharon. Shavua Tov, Talster. How was my Shabbat? Thank you for asking. Shabbat was so beautiful. I love Shabbos. And actually, I wanted to work on something with you guys. If, I may. What? Why is everyone up? Why are you awake, guys? All the hearts, all the love. Chadikach, all the way from Dallas, Texas. Why aren't you matching the hat and the sweatshirt? Because I probably can't find the other mitpachat. Health Nutty was waiting for this. Yay! I'm for sure waking the whole house up. Melech. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that you had a beautiful Shabbos. Baruch Hashem, Shavua Tov Mevorach. Who was that? Janta Words. Sushi, how are you? Sharon Hannon, 58. You are amazing. I love you guys so much. The hat matches your other sweatshirt. I actually got this hat at a bat mitzvah, and I found it in like my mess over here. Plotsky, how are you? Cousins. Janta Words. I'm trying to figure out if we should go back to Brooklyn or not. You guys want to help me out with my decision? Should I go back to Brooklyn? La 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 la. Let's hear what you guys have to say. Devorah, I love you, Devorah, Leah, Finn, too. Anyone? Shout out to Dance Life. Oh, Joe Steps. Is that what you're called? Oh, are you like Dance Life, or are you just like hashtagging life to dancing? Because I'll rock it out. Woo! How are you? Yalla, Slavi. Brooklyn rocks. Guys, should I stay in Pennsylvania? Should I come back to Brooklyn? It's not like you'll see me in Brooklyn. And even if I go to the store, I'll be with a mask, y'all. Happy Passover, Adar family. Passover has passed. Stay in Far Outville. You need to be able to have space and greenery and nature and place to breathe. Interesting. How are your kids being away from their house? My kids are loving it. They love it. Okay, I can't do acapella. Literally, acapella makes me go nuts. If things are good right now, why shake things up? That's a good one, Ayala. Declutter Ruchi, yo, what's up? Shimi, do whatever your heart desires. That was deep. Stay in the country. No, because we both... Oh, okay, Joe Steps. I can't dance like you. Everyone should check out Joe_Steps. He's got the moves. He's like, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a wannabe. I'm a wannabe. Stay in Yappitzville. You need to do what's best for you and your family. It's better to stay in the same state. It's all about the kids. Well, we've all had, apparently, Corona. We're all good. It's safer to stay away from New York. People don't like a cappella. I know it's gonna be a rough. Do any of you listen to music actually? Like for please daven for Graina Bas Sadi. Is that her name? Bezrat Hashem, we're gonna say Perek of Tehillim with everyone. It's probably safer where there aren't that many people. But I want to go home and like start organizing my life. But I love being here and I love my friends. Stay in Pennsylvania. I'm coming tomorrow. Really? Come back to Brooklyn, right? Wherever you've been getting your groceries. So there's a shop right here, and there's a Walmart here. And then we go like into Brooklyn, or not Lakewood. Where do they? Highland Park, and we get goodies and we bring it back. We stock up on life. There should be a header to allow music for the Omer in the situation. Wow, guys, we should get a header because we're in quarantine. So like. Music doesn't really count. And we're going to dive in for Chaim Arizev Ben Adel. Your life isn't getting organized when there's nothing to get ready for. We're staying inside. Which, by the way, I wanted to tell you something about it. Hold on one second. I have to make a bracha. Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'akol niyeh b'dvaro. Every time I talk to you, I get so thirsty. You have kosher Chani Catch. Really? Really? There's no kosher pizza here. Chani Catch lives in Dallas, Texas. And I went to speak there. And after I was starving, I went to, like not starving, like they fed me, but I wanted chocolate, I wanted lahitz. So we found lahitz in like this random 7-Eleven for like $6.59. That is what it's about living out of town. Music is allowed. It's only a live concert is not allowed. Everyone has a different, like, mahalach, and minhag. How many of you, do any of you actually listen to music and just not live music? Ita, why are you bored? You should be sleeping. My dad said we could probably get a heter to listen to music. Really, Ricky? Because your daddy be my rabbi. Hello. But I feel like before Pesach, we were all just thinking about that. But now you're like, what's now? Exactly. Because that's what I want to tell you. Hey, Julie Rappaport. Music until Rosh Chodesh. Yeah, a lot of people do that, Frida. Yeah? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me close this. I placed music with Shirim. You placed music with me. Shimi is your new musica. Is Adora up? I miss her. Probably like half the people are sleeping here, half the people are partying, and I'm learning with you guys. Yes, there has been a term to listen to music. Wow. I'm gonna look into this if we can listen to music. First of all, I want to say Tehillim for all the sick people, because although they said that today was the lowest death rate in New York, for a very long time, which is great, but it's still hundreds of people who are dying, which is heartbreaking. So I don't ever want to get desensitized to like, oh, it's only 300 deaths. Every person counts. Every person is a life. Every person is a world. So just write your names here, guys. I was specifically want to think about my neighbor, Ayelet Esther Bat Marcel, Shisha Verfo Shalima. Shir Hamalos Mimamakim Kirsicha Adonai Adonai Shema V'Koli Tiana Aznecha Kashavot L'Kol Tachanunai Im Avonot Tishmor Ya Adonai Miyamot Kim Chas Elicha Leman Tivarei Kivisi Adonai Kivsan Nafshi V'Varacholti Nafshi Adonai Mishomer Laboker Shemim Laboker Echaz Shel Adonai Kim Adonai Chesed V'Arbei Mofados V'Yivdet Yisrael Mikol Avonotav Tzvi Yitzchak Ben Pesha Refuah Shalima Graina Basara Hey, Miriam and Rivka, how are you? People from Israel are on. It's insane. My neighbor, thank you, Benatar, is, she still needs our tefillot. We're getting, it's a long journey. And we are on the journey with her. Hold on, I'm shutting the heat. Hold on. Okay. So, David Ben Tamar, so my neighbor, Mitzvah Shem, I want to come here and be like, she's back with her family, bigger and better than ever before, stronger. And together, I feel like we're going to do this together. We're learning, we're steiging. For all the people who are sick. Aaron Eliyahu Ben Leah. Hello, Miami. Hello, Muncie. Hello, Israel. Midwest in the house. A good tavach mini. Chaim Ari Zev Ben Edel Shev for Shalima. My eyes are closing, but I have to watch the Shimi Shmooze. Go to sleep. I'm gonna save the live. I don't want to do Gezel Shena. You know what Gezel Shena means? To steal sleep from someone. Go to sleep. You'll learn with me tomorrow. It's gonna be live for 24 hours, and then it's gonna be on my YouTube page. Which, by the way, I have to tell you something. Hello, David Perlman. Hello from Cincinnati. We got a lot of states here today and countries. You got to prime some more sweatshirts. Yes. You know what? I need more sweatshirts, and I want them to say, be the reason someone smiles. Or should we do Corona 29? Nothing gonna stop us from learning. We should get Shimmy Shmooze sweatshirts. Oh my God, that would be amazing. Does anyone know what Shimmy Shmooze number we're up to? Kew Garden Hills in the house, Queens. Brooklyn, Lakewood. Wow, you guys are awesome. So, does anyone know what number Shimmy Shmooze this is? I do. I think I do. Are you saving your lives? I mean the learnings. Yes. I didn't save from the beginning, but I started it later on. They're all being saved and they're being uploaded to the Shimi Adar thing on Instagram, on YouTube. 20 Smiles for Miles. Oh, I like that name. 20. This is a 20, baby. 20. I can't believe it. We're up to number 20, people. I really want to make Shimmy Shmooze sweatshirts. That would be amazing. And just like have a winner all the time and just send it out to my people because you guys deserve it. It's 20, guys. It's not 19. Don't lose track. Don't lose track. Hello, Jenny Kravitz. How are you? Why is everyone saying 19? It's 20, folks. Okay. So I want to tell you a little something that I heard from Rabbi Charlie Harari. I think it was on Meaningful Minute. He said that we're always looking for like the light at the end of the tunnel, right? Like, when is this going to be over? When is quarantine going to be over? When is this corona thing? I want to get out. I want to see the world. I want to see the light out. I just want this to end. And he says, when we do that, we get carried away and we lose focus about the light that we actually have right now in front of us, which is a crazy thought to think about. Because he said, like, you know how we just had Pesach and we did Die, yenu, die, yenu, die. Are you guys making hearts for me singing? Because I know, whatever. I flip my hair. It comes so good. Can you do a Shimmy Shmooze with him? I'm assuming Charlie Harari. Bezrat Hashem, I don't have time right now because you would think, right, I'm not busy, but I'm busier than ever, Baruch Hashem. So I just don't have time to interview people because I want to come up with questions for them and make it meaningful, and I just don't have time. But when I do, I'm gonna hopefully aim now because school's starting and the schedule's starting with the Kinderlach. So I want to have it once a week, Bezrat Hashem. I'm gonna see what day is good for you guys. If you would want a Shimmy Shmooze interview with someone, what day would be the best day? Would it be a Thursday night or you're getting ready for Shabbat? Tell me, which, by the way, I want to start working with you guys on something. So I'm writing it down to discuss with you when we get a chance. Okay, what day is the best day someone said every day. Okay, we're getting a Thursday. What day is the best day you'd want me to interview people? Your mood right now is everything. How are you? Yay, Daniela. I'm positive because I'm with you guys. You guys make me a positive person. Ruchi said, I thought of you today. I was davening at the window and kept looking for the sunshine, and I found it. Guys, you can think of me every day, all day. Because even when you don't find the sunshine, just look in the mirror. See what I did there? You are the sunshine. We're always waiting for the next best thing to come. We forget about the positive things in the moment. Yes. So I'm going to go through the days that are good for you in a second, but I just want to tell you what Charlie said. You know how we do Dayenu on Pesach? Dayenu can mean two things. Dayenu is enough. I'm sick and tired of this. I can't take this anymore. Die. How many of you Israeli? Die. From the word die, like die. I just made that up, but I'm assuming that's where it comes from. Or vice versa. Dayenu, right? Or Dayenu could be like, it's sufficient. Dayenu, like, you did this for me and you still give me more? Mind blown. So he says, when we start looking at life every time, but especially now in quarantine, right? We wake up, we're like, there's corona, but you know what? Hashem, I woke up today. Dayenu, like, just the fact that I woke up alone, it's sufficient. And you still give me more? Hashem, I know it's so hard for me, but you know what? I had breakfast to eat today. I had food to put on the table. Dayenu, you give me so much, and then you still give me more. Like, it's wow. You don't stop showering me with things. And I also had food for lunch and for supper, and I was able to like go on Zoom. I was able to pay for a laptop. And I have good teachers in my life. I'm able to go on Instagram and have Shimmy on Shimmy Shmooze. Like, Dayenu. Sufficient, right? And when we start looking at life like that, it makes the light at the end of the tunnel not necessary, because the light is right here. The light is right in front of us, and we just have to start looking for it. And we have to tell HaKadosh Baruch Hu, as hard as it is, look how much you're still giving me. Dayenu. So once you start to look at the light and start being grateful for the things that we do have, even in quarantine, you're like, wow, God is so good to me. God is so good to me, and I don't know what I did to deserve it, but it would have been sufficient just to give me, pizza. But I also had French fries and ketchup, My Saki rocks. My little sister woke up and was crying, so I showed her you, and she calmed down as she was watching you. Oh, like right now, your sister's... Hi, Saki sister. I'm sending you love. I'm right here with you, girl. Don't worry about it. People are saying Tuesday, Monday, not Thursday, any night, Wednesday. I love this. Every time I ask a question, nobody could agree on one thing. Wednesday, Tuesday, not Thursday. Okay, so not Thursday. We're getting a lot of Wednesday nights. Tuesday or Wednesday, Tuesday. It seems like Tuesday or Wednesday would be a nice night for us to schmooze. Mazal Tov! Devorah Schwartz had a baby boy! Guys, Mazal Tov. Devorah Schwartz is a female singer who lives in Lakewood. Beautiful voice, beautiful person. And now I'm sure she's had a beautiful baby, but that's so nice. I think now she has 3 boys. Wow, what a simcha! Hodul Hashem! Even in Taurus, there's always simchas happening, and we gotta see them, and we gotta, celebrate them. Wow, Mazal Tov, Devorah, I love you! This one goes out for you. My 3-year-old sister's crying. Oh, you okay. Thursday or Friday? Okay. I want to talk to you guys because someone just said Friday. Guys, I want to start working on something with you, my holy brothers and sisters. You remember when we had a few Motzei Shabbatot ago? By the way, do you say Shabbatot or Shabbasim? Because it's Shabbatot, okay? Shabbasim is not even grammatically correct. What you talking about, Willis? So I have a question for you. You remember Estes online, and I was telling you how they get ready for Shabbos an hour before Shabbat. They don't start getting ready. They are all ready for Shabbos an hour before Shabbos. And I can't be perfect, but I could try to work on something. And I found it easier to do when we all do it together. So I'm thinking, guys, because this week we're going to have, an organized, hopefully, B'ezrat Hashem week. Because they're going to have the Zooms. People are going to hopefully work online, whatever. You're going to have some sort of structure. Like before Pesach was crazy. It's a flagging all over the place. How many of you think that we could work on being ready for Shabbos an hour before Shabbat? Now, I know it's hard. I found myself taking a shower in 18 minutes. Like, it's pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we're on this world for, to grow, to become better. How many of you would want to be... Oh, there's a lot of hearts. I'll see the hearts. I guess you're in. Woo! Let's do this together. We could call it something, and all of us could, as we're preparing for Shabbat during the week, or on Friday, we could post on our story so we could make other people get excited. And you guys have to help me out with a hashtag for it. 1 hour before Shabbos, we're all gonna be ready, and you don't stand. I did it this week. It was the whole day. I'm like, guys, 5 more hours. I'm just warning you, 5 more hours. 4 more hours, guys. I want you to make sure that I want you all to be ready. When Ima lights the candles, everyone's there dressed. It was such a mechaya. Mechaya is it was such a beautiful feeling when we all did it together. So I think if we all do it together collectively, mind blown. Shout out to Batsheva CB. What's up? My baby's singing Dayenu with you. Oh, I should sing more. I should sing more because a lot of people are commenting on the singing. If you will be the reason someone smiles today sweatshirts, I'd be willing to sponsor some. Wow! As that's an important message to spread. Lakewooder, I'm counting you to it. I'm counting you to it, Rabbi. Esty Verse says I could design them. Look at this. We got sweatshirts. Oh my gosh. Wow, I love this. Okay, hold on. Who said this? Lakewood. Guys, you think this is a joke? Where are we going to get them printed? Because China, you know what I'm saying? Lakewooder and Esty Verse. Guys, I wrote it down, okay? I'll wear it all over Dallas. Yeah, we're going to have like advertising all over town because you can't even leave your house. Everyone's saying Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. Mondays because they aren't fun for anyone. A little sunshine. I think I got Tuesdays and Wednesdays were the number one days for wow, look how you guys, so many people writing so many things. My mother sits an hour before Shabbat already on the couch with a coffee. Shout out to my mom in Miami. Smiles for miles. I love that. I want to be that mother one day. It's not a nice thing. You're rushing, you're doing, and Shabbos is like, imagine Shabbos is a guest, Shabbat HaMalkah, Holy Shabbos Queen, and she comes in and you're like, we're not ready for you. I'm sorry. Have a seat on the couch while I go take a shower and start cooking and cleaning, all right? Because you ain't that important. So, it's not nice. Doesn't pass. Okay, what else? I don't think I could commit because I'll be teaching and helping my kids with their school. Would love to be, but not so sure. Eliana, I love your honesty. I love that. And I don't know if I could do it too. But we learned that, I think we learned on the Shimi Shmooze, that if you say something out loud, then you're more likely to have to do it because now people know about it. Now you made it like a statement. And it's okay to fail or not to live up to that because life happens. You can't be so hard on yourself. But, a lot of people are saying, last minute, I'm sorry. We'll do my best, but I'm usually into the 18 minutes. I'm also, guys, I'm in it with you. You're not the only one. I'm in it with you. Hashtag Shabbat challenge. Ooh, who said that? Amy. I like that. Shabbat challenge. It's the nicest thing ever. Yes. Liba said it's Kol Isha. Seriously, Liba, did you ever hear the way I sing? Guys, by the way, I do sing a little something, but when I sing to you, it doesn't sound like Kol Isha. It sounds like Kol Tzvardea. Your comments are really delayed. I know. People will buy the sweatshirts. I buy my children a bar of chocolate who's ready an hour before. That's a good one. Guys, we got to come up with incentives and ideas. And we could make it more exciting all the time. Like, just not like, be ready now before. We can make it exciting. We could do it together. We got to come up with ideas. I think, I'm telling you, it's going to change our Shabbos. Could we have a cool color, not black? Dude, we're not because my sweatshirts are black. You're right. Good point. I have no more water. You think I could go get some water while you guys schmooze it out with yourselves? I'll take a sweatshirt. Oh my gosh, I'm really backed up with these comments. We try to take on Shabbos 20 minutes early. I tell my family what time I want to light, not what's posted on the calendars. Always works. Very nice. What's with the pen in the air? Please go back to my last 40 lives and you'll find out. Should I tell you also another thing that I started with my Kinderlach? I told some of you before. Hi, Bracha. Hi, Rivka. What I do is that I have all my children around me when I light the candles, okay? Including Adina Ora, unless she's sleeping. And I light the candles, and I say the Bracha, and I say the Yiratzon, and they all watch me light. Well, not in, that order. And after, I give everyone a kiss and a hug, and I say, I love you, da-da-da. And I tell everyone something nice that I saw that they did that weekend that I appreciated and something that they're working on. And give them a little bracha. And then they have to come and tell me something that they saw about me. Every single one. It's amazing. It's like, Ima, I saw that you were going to get angry that time, but you didn't scream and yell and I want everyone to hear because this is my house, my rules, all right? You be complimenting me, all right? I ain't just complimenting just because I'm your mama. 1 hour before Shabbat for Hashem. All right, guys. Even if I have one person on board with me, it's all good. So, speaking of which, being a good role model for your children. So not judging Shimi. Wow, what a nice thing to do. I'll try to copy that. Okay, guys, I love that. I'm in, but I'm only 13. Just because you're 13, why can't you still be ready for Shabbat? It's such a beautiful thing. Okay, so you remember the last Shimi Shmooze that I did with you guys? I started reading Rabbi Blum's a letter to Rabbi Blum, who was Nifter. And his daughter wrote a letter, which is so beautiful. He was Nifter due to Corona a very short time ago. It's very raw. It's very real. It's very close. And it's still very much part of every single one of us. And I think it always will be. And his daughter wrote a letter about her father, Rabbi Blum. Now, Rabbi Blum, many of us knew him personally. And the crazy part is, guys, is that somebody from his family messaged me Erev Shabbos, and they're like, we heard that you were talking about Rabbi Blum, Zichrono Livracha, and we would love to watch the live. And the live went off because it's after 24 hours. And I told him, I said, I didn't even update it now to YouTube yet. But isn't that amazing that it got to his family and that they saw that we were learning from Rabbi Blum? And there's so much that we could learn from Rabbi Blum. And it's just so amazing that it went back to his family. It meant a lot to me. Hey, Marsha. Which Rabbi Blum? Which one of the two brothers from Achon? The one from 12th grade. With the black hair. It's very sad. So, guys, I wanted to read a little bit and then I want to discuss it. Because right now, we are going in to another week of quarantine. We're going into another week with everyone being at home. We're going to another week of opportunities. Rabbi Matasiyahu Blum, thank you, Rivka. Shalom from Mexico. Wow. And I feel like we need to learn from people who are holy, who are great, because we got one chance on this world, guys. You know, I was thinking, I'm like, don't think that you have all the time in the world. You don't, because there's so much going on. Nobody's guaranteed it tomorrow. Guys, we're human and we just don't know how long we're going to have on this world, okay? And I feel like so many of us think like we have all the time in the world. We have all the time in the world. Do you know that I'm 30? I don't even know how old I am. Hold on. Am I 37 or 38? Da na 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 na. I promise you I don't know how old I am right now. Shoot, I was born in 1982. Hey, Party Perfection. Who is that, Shans? I love you, Ariella. Am I 38? You said I'm 30. Am I 37? Oh, God. I have no idea. I'm so thirsty. I have to find out how old I am. I don't think I'm 38. I think I'm 37. Shoots, hold on. Atara! Could you come here? Who's there? Yeah, Ellie, can you give me a bottle of water? And can you tell me how old I am? 37? 38? No, this December I turned 38. Shimi, don't go crazy. You're 25. I said I was 39. And my daughter's gonna. I promise you, I have no. Because I never. What's an age, right? What's a number? When's your birthday? December 17, 1982. Yeah. I'm 38. I'm 38. Oh my God, guys, I'm almost 40. When did this happen? When did this happen that I'm almost 40? Yeah, you have water? Hold on. This is not okay. I think I'm 37. Then I'm 37, right? I'm 37. Who said 38? Everybody. That's it. I'm blocking all the people who said I'm 38. And someone said 39. You're blocking you forever. No, this is not Matzah Shabbos brains. I'm always like this.
Are you okay?
Yeah, can I have water?
Yeah, she's getting.
Oh, so how old am I?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're 27.
What?
27.
My husband said 27. 30, thank you. Can you close that door also? 37, yes! I'm 37 years old. Phew! 38 got me scared, guys. Yo, I literally got scared. I can't do math either. By the way, math is like the number one after Corona. It causes so many problems. Adora, they're like, I don't know what they're doing with her out there. She's crying. I'm 38. I'm sorry, Party Perfection. You're really old. I'm 37. I'm young, and I know it, and I really want to show it. So yeah, I'm 30. It's your English or Hebrew birthday? No, December 17 is my English birthday, and my Hebrew birthday is Beis Teves, aka Bet Tevet. Me too with math, guys. I don't know if you're really, really bad at math. Could you show me some hearts? Okay, look, let's see if there are any hearts coming up because I feel you. I feel you. No hearts or just takes 5. I'm going to count 5. Give me your hearts if you're bad at math. 4. Oh, thank you. Look at the hearts are coming in like Nebuch. It's like 1, 2. You probably can't even. And there they come. 7 hours later. Becca says hi. Hi, Becca. Good night, Becca. I love you. Mwah, mwah. Don't forget to say Shema and tell your mother how much you love her. So anyway, I wanted to learn more about Rabbi Blum's holy ways and incorporate it into my life and our lives. Because I'll tell you what, guys, if I see someone in my life that is great and I have something to learn from, like when I do bas mitzvahs, if I see girls who are so respectful and so nice and so kind to each other and they're just really, really good to each other, I'm like, tell me what your parents do to make you such. Obviously, you work on yourself, but you have to have amazing parents. Tell me something about them. And I learn from them. If I see somebody that I want to connect to, I go, I literally, I'm like, we need to be friends. Like, what's your number? Let's be friends because I need to learn from you. I need people like you in my life. And Rabbi Blum was one of those people who there's just so much to learn from. And one of the things that I loved about Rabbi Blum is that he was so brilliant and so smart and so funny, but so humble. Like you never look at him and say like, he would make everyone feel comfortable, like to be around him. So I just want to read. This is a little bit of what Rabbi Blum's daughter wrote about her father, who was just nifter. My father was such a busy man. He always had so much to do. He had so much learning to accomplish, so much writing to catch up on. His place was his study. His toys were his sfarim. His Otzer HaChachma was his favorite gadget. His jacket pockets were overstuffed with copies of sfarim and handwritten notes. And I just want to say something on that. Guys, if you want to teach your kids, and if you're not married, Bezrat Hashem, I give you a bracha, you're going to find your zivug at the right time. It's never too early or too late to work on being a good parent. Like, don't wait till you're a parent to start figuring out how to be a good parent. I wish I learned as a kid or as a high schooler how to be a good parent, you know? And one of the things that I would suggest is to be, especially now in quarantine, let your kids watch you do things. Because till now, everything was out of the house. I'm doing chesed out of the house. I'm doing bas mitzvahs. I'm making people happy out of the house. I'm being friendly to people in the grocery store. Now I'm in the house. They get to see me. They get, right? I'm saying nishmas. They're in school. So now, like today, I was going to say nishmas alone in a room. I said no. I went into the living room and I said nishmas in front of them. I got a tarot to say it with me. Because this is the vision that they're going to remember of us So anytime you have an opportunity to do something good, make sure that you do it in front of your kids, because they're going to learn more from that than you telling them to be kind and to daven and to have kavana more than anything else in the world. Okay, so maybe that's something, if anyone's taking notes or something that you want to work on, is do stuff that are great in front of your kids. And if you're not doing them enough, then maybe it's time to start working on ourselves. Yes, I studied during high school chinuch, and now with kids, I remember things I studied back then. Exactly. Another thing that she wrote was this. My father had all the time in the world for me. Guys, in 2020, do you know how many children complain that their parents don't have time for them? Which is weird, because they're not even talking about the time where we're out of the house. They're talking about the times when you're in the house, when we're in the house. You know, like when you're there, but you're not there. You know why? Because we're too busy. The kids are there, they're doing homework, they're playing, and so how many times do we find ourselves like this? Scrolling on our phones. Yeah, one second. And just scrolling and looking and reading. We're there, but we're not there. I want to tell you something. Yes, someone just dropped the phone, and that's exactly what I want to talk about. I had a Shimi to Jumba Sunday program. Before I did Bas Mitzvahs like full time, I had a Sunday program, and I wanted it to be the best Sunday program ever, where every time we get dressed up, every Sunday we get dressed up, and we had different themes, and I just wanted it to be alive. I used to work in the zone, and I wanted to bring that mentality of simcha and color into the Sunday program. I wanted to show girls that someone wrote, I wish this rabbi was my dad. Wow, that was a powerful comment. Wow. He's all our dads in a way, you know, because like when you're a rabbi, it's like we're his holy daughters. That was very powerful. Wow. So I wanted to bring a light of Judaism into the girls of Brooklyn, New York. Now, I did kiruv my whole life. I did not drink today. I only drank coffee. So now I'm realizing, oh my gosh, I think I'm dehydrated. So I wanted to show people, and guys, I don't care how long it's going to take for this letter. If we have to do this all week, we're going to do it all week. But the whole point is I don't want to just read it. I want to learn from it. I want to expand in it. I want to hear what you have to say. And I was doing kiruv in the zone, in Achiezer, in schools. I used to speak. We used to do tznius fashion shows, parties, whatever. And people were like, Shimi, what about your own community? Like, what about the religious girls? What about the religious girls? You know, they need this also. So I was like, I was getting so much from everywhere. I was like, maybe that's HaKadosh Baruch Hu telling me, Shimi, it's time. Because I want to show religious girls that you could be from, and you could be, connected and cool and be tznius, and it's not a contradiction. Being tznius doesn't mean nerdy. I mean, clearly I'm not like the perfect person to tell you that. Yeah, someone said Rabbi Blum treated everyone like they were his child. It's so true. Yes, we had a song at Shimi to Jumba, my Sunday program. At Jumba, we expressed our personality. That's what it was about. It was about colors. It was about happiness. And I was trying to figure out why I even brought this up. And I just want to tell you one thing. I was very adamant to show every kid so much love that she went home on that Sunday. She was the happiest girl in the world. Now, every Sunday, the parents would come and they would drop off their kids in front of the center, in Kingsway Jewish Center, Derech HaTorah on Ocean Avenue. And the parents would drop them off, and I made sure that my staff members with my, what did I call them? Shimi super staffers. I used to call them super staffers. I want them to be outside, at least 2 super staffers, to greet the kids when they come in. Because I don't want them to just drop off their kids and then they run to the building. No. I wanted everyone to feel good. I told them, I said, everyone needs to get a high five. If they want a hug, good morning. I want happiness and just, I remember there was one Sunday that was freezing. It was actually so cold. It was the coldest day in like history of New York. And we were debating if we should have the Sunday program because it was that dangerous. And we asked around, whatever, they told us we should open up. So I said, I have to go outside and wait for the girls. I didn't want my super staffers to be out there. But literally, like you get frostbitten within 3 seconds. So I'm standing there and people are like, Shimi, are you crazy? Like, oh, good night, IVN juice, whatever. That's a hard name, but Laila Tov. I can't believe people are still awake. It's midnight and people are still here. And I was standing outside in the freezing cold. And people are like, Shimi, are you crazy? Like, you have to go inside. And I said, no, I have to be here. I got to stand out here. They're like, what do you, Shimi, they're going to understand. They're going to understand. I said, no. You know why? Because they will never forget that Shimi Adar stood outside in the coldest day of American history to say good morning to me. And that to me is so important because I wanted to know that they're so special and they're so unique and they're so worth it that I'm willing to freeze my nose off to greet you in the morning because that's how awesome you are. You're priceless. And at the Sunday program, one week we had a theme and it was so cute. So many girls got dressed up. I think it was made from the best stuff on earth, Snapple, okay? And one of the girls was dressed so cute and she colored her costume so beautifully. And there were a lot of them, so you're not going to know who said this to me specifically. So I told this girl, I said, oh my gosh, I love your costume. Like she really put her heart and soul into it. I said, I'm calling your mother and I'm telling her how adorable this costume is. And she should have a lot of nachas because you're so amazing. She said, don't even bother calling my mother on the phone. Just message her on Instagram because that's where she's at all day. And then I'm like, oh my gosh. So I had to start a drop the phone movement because if this kid had to tell me to message her mother on Instagram because she's there all day, even if the mother isn't, but if the kid feels that way, then something's got to give, right? So when I heard it, I said, I have to do something about it. I could either feel bad, like, oh, I feel so bad, look at our generation, parents and I, or I could raise awareness. And that's why I started the hashtag drop the phone movement. And Baruch Hashem, it's taken off and people really, I still put into practice every single day. And don't just drop the phone, people, parents. If you're watching, don't just drop your phone. I want you to say it loud and clear. I want the kids to hear it. I want your kids to know it. Say, guys, I'm dropping my phone now for whatever time it is, but it has to be an hour. Because if it's not an hour, you don't get, the greatness of it. So I want you to say, I am dropping my phone, kids, because I love you and I want to spend time with you. And this is all about you right now. You have to be on my phone sometimes and for work and whatever downtime. But this time is for you. I'm dropping my phone. Shut your phone completely. It's going to make the biggest difference in your life, in your children's life. And every time you're going to connect more and more and more. And before you know, you're going to look back and be like, wow. And the same thing is the opposite. If you don't do this, because my parents, we didn't have cell phones when we were growing up. And I can't imagine having parents who were on a cell phone all day. Like, it would have made such an impact on my childhood. Guys, our kids need us. Someone saying, yes, we kids ain't stupid. There are kids here, guys. And kids, I think you could vouch how important it is for everybody, including you children, to put our phones away for 1 hour. So, and also I just want to say the same thing happens if we don't put a phone away. If you put your phone away and you connect with your kids during that time, you're going to have such a beautiful relationship. But then what happens if we don't put our phones away? Every time our kids want to connect or we have an opportunity to reach out to them and we don't fully listen, we're there, but we're not there. You know what happens? See, that's why I say don't put your phone right next to you, because what happens is that every time you see the ring, ding, 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 email, WhatsApp, texting, DMs, your kid is talking to you, but all you're thinking is like, I want to check that phone. I want to pick it up. And it plays mind games with you. So your mind is by your phone and you're looking at your kid, but you're not listening to a word that they're saying. And they feel it. Family time is very important. My daughter realized I wasn't on my phone on Friday, and she told me this today on Shabbat. You see what I'm saying? People, it makes such a difference. Hold on, let me just close the door. Hold on 1 second. Wow, we have 10 more minutes, guys. I love talking to you. So the same thing if we don't put our phones away. What happens is that we lose a connection with our children and our spouses and whomever we need to focus on. And every day we don't drop our phone, we move farther and farther and farther and farther away from our children and anyone who we love. And guess what happens? When we wake up years later and we want to have a relationship with them, it's too late. Now, it's not too late to work on it, but you know how much time and effort you're going to have to work on to get back to that? Oh, now you want a relationship with me? What happened with all those times when I was sitting there begging you for your attention? But the stories were more important. And now it's okay to have downtime. But guys, not on the expense of the children. I'm telling you, we don't want to regret it. And that's what we can learn from Rabbi Blum. Look what his daughter said. My father had all the time in the world for me. For the years after my mother was nifteres, he would stand next to me at the table near his study, schmoozing with me. When I came down to take out a package of cheese from the fridge, rubbing my shoulders when I cried, or standing silently, just looking at me and conveying his love in a fatherly way. It is so important, everybody, to recognize how important it is to be there for our children, fully be there for our children when they need us. And you know what? People will be like, what's an hour? An hour is nothing. Guys, you don't even know. You don't even know what an hour could do. And you know, when I started this drop the phone thing, until today, people tell me, Shimi, I can't do an hour. It's too hard for me. It's too hard for me to put my phone away. And first of all, I'm so grateful that people feel that they could be honest with me. But secondly, I have to tell you, if you can't put your phone away for a half hour, which obviously I tell them you have to start somewhere. Start with a half hour. But if you cannot put your phone away for 1 hour, we have a big problem, ladies and gentlemen. We have a big, big problem. And having said that, I want to also say, like, you can't judge anyone. Like, my husband and I, we work together morning till night. We work together all day, all night. So, like, when we go out for lunch, right? Like, we spent a lot of time together. So let's say we're still working during lunch. We're just getting something to eat, but we're like working. And I remember we were both on our phones working. And I was telling my husband, like, Danielle, everyone looking at us probably thinks like, oh my God, look at this couple. Like they're both on their cell phones and I'm like, dude, we had breakfast together. We were having supper together. We were with each other all day. We're middle of work. We just had to eat something because we're going to plutz. So having said that, also don't judge other people when you do see them on the phone, because just focus on you. Just focus on you. No, someone told me, and I said this last time, someone was having a live, and the wife was asking her husband on the live, she's like, sweetheart, do you think people are going to change after quarantine is over, after this whole experience with Corona? Do you think it's going to change? Like, people are actually going to change, or they're still going to be the same? And her husband looked at her and he said, sweetheart, don't worry about other people. Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. We're always worrying about other people. Like I always say, if we take all the time that we spend working on other people and judging other people, you know how much time we could have spent working on ourselves, where we're too busy looking at this one and that one and that one, that we're forgetting to work on our own selves. Really? Maybe they're working on themselves and you're too busy looking at them and judging them. And by the way, Hashem doesn't want you to not judge, okay? He just wants us to work on judging favorably. That's why it doesn't say Pirkei Avos, don't judge. You know what it says? Is it Pirkei Avos? Dan l'kaf zechut. You have to judge favorably. Because we're humans. We judge people. That's what we do. But we got to work on judging people favorably. I silence all notifications so I don't grab my phone every other minute. I love that. I silence my phone because remember the first, how many of you were here on the first Shimi Shmooze? And my messages were coming because on WhatsApp, I didn't know how to shut off notifications. And since then, I don't have notifications on WhatsApp. So when I pick up my phone, I go on WhatsApp. But it used to be like ding, 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 ding. I didn't have a life. It's out of control. My group chats were all silent, but still, even the private ones, it was just insane. That's something I would recommend to all of you guys to shut off notifications on WhatsApp, because you can't live like that. It's just so. Maybe when you're working, you could turn them back on for that moment, whatever. It's out of control. Just want to read one more part. Daddy usually picked up the phone for me when I called, or rather, when his phone had service. When he missed my call, he always apologized for not returning my call sooner. Did he do that for everyone? I think so. Isn't that amazing? How many of us are so concerned about our kids' feelings? If we missed their call, I'm so sorry, sweetheart, I missed your call. If there's anything that quarantine is teaching us is be better parents, be better children, be better wives, be better husbands, be more there. And I mean more there, actually be there fully with your head and your mind. Yes, I started doing because I couldn't watch your Shimi Shmoozes. So you shut off all WhatsApp notifications. You are welcome. A few months after my mother passed away, 3-year-old Shalamis asked me one evening. She's saying that, Rabbi Blum's daughter is writing this letter. She lost her mother, I believe 12 years prior to losing, was it 12 years? Losing her father, Rabbi Blum, just a few weeks ago. So after her mother passed away, Shalamis, her sister who was 3 years old, she said, "Can we call mommy on the phone just like we call daddy?" I had to explain to her that there are no phones in Shemayim. There are no phones up in heaven. There are no phones in Shemayim. And we cannot speak to our parents on the phone. I cannot call my father and I cannot call my mother. She's saying she can't call her father now. Her father is gone. Hashem, you arranged this. As my little brother Hanoch said, Hashem did the best thing for us. Because if it wasn't the best thing, he wouldn't have done it. As my big sister told me so softly on Friday, Hashem is good. Is that crazy? So she continues, she says, Hashem, please help me be mekabel this. Somebody that just lost their father could say, Hashem is good. That's amazing. And I think everything that she continues one more part, and I'm going to read this to you, Bezrat Hashem, tomorrow. The last part, which I think is important. But she says Hashem is good. And she says, Hashem, please help me believe that. You know why? Because her father instilled that in her. Esty, his daughter, the one that wrote the letter, is married with kids. So, guys, what we're going to work on this week is, although we're at home, right? Usually we go to work, come home, we have supper, we drop the phone, because we know, that's protocol. I would love if we could focus on working on being present with our kids when we need to be. You're going to have downtime when your kids have Zooms, or if you have babies when the kids are sleeping. But let's practice for 1 hour, guys, because I really love to focus on something every Shimi Shmooze before we leave, to focus on something that we could take upon ourselves for the next day. So, guys, let's drop the phone this week. Be'ezrat Hashem, one day at a time, for 1 hour. Can you tell me quickly, guys, if you're going to drop the phone, and if you will, I want you to say it to your whole family. I want you to say it out loud. I want you to say it to your spouse. I'm asking you for 1 hour. I'm not asking you for a whole day. 1 hour to be, because even though we're home all day, we're cooking, we're cleaning, we're busy. I want you to be there and just spend time. Right, Danielle? You want to tell them? We have 3 minutes. Tell them that drop the phone. How it affected our life. Hold on. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you. Yeah. Oh, he's like, you're putting me on the spot? Come here. This is my hubby, a.k.a. Mr. Adar Abadar. And we have implemented drop the phone for 1 hour. And I want to work on that with everybody on the other line. I can't even believe that. They're all still awake. But
why can't you believe that?
I know. I love them. So quickly, tell them how it could make a difference in their lives, even though we're quarantining.
Right, I guess you get to focus on what really matters. It lets you rewind and lets you really Esti Versh, who's that?
Esti Versh.
Oh, Virtualizer. Oh my gosh.
You see how hard it is to focus?
I know.
Guys, it's very hard to focus with all the comments.
Hey, how are you? No, I just love the fact that throughout the day we obviously work and we need our phones. We can't completely be oblivious to the understanding of how important the phone is, but at the same time, it does take a toll on our family. Oh my God, I didn't realize how my hair looked. This is what happens when you're quarantined. We get a haircut.
See, guys, this is what happens when you have your phone around your family. You cannot focus. And I wanted the screenshot.
Say hello to your husband for me.
Let's see if we get 120. Shoot, it's not going to happen now. If anyone gets 120 screenshot, let me know. I always wanted 120 because 120.
Back to what I was saying. I think that it just allows you to reset, and it's so important to reset. Not only for yourself, but more importantly for the people around you.
And the children feel it. The children feel
100%. They're on board. They're on board. They love it. If you implement it with more happiness or like a family oriented project type of thing, it's so much easier.
Very important. Yes, thank you. Don't be like, that's it. Everyone, put your phones away. I can't take this anymore. Right. No, it has to be something that's so important. Introduce in a positive way. Just like I was talking about, I wanna work with them on. If we all do it together, it'll be something so beautiful to be ready for Shabbat an hour before Shabbos.
Yeah, I love when you did the Shabbos.
Right, I told them that.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Didn't that make a difference the way you
brought
in Shabbos?
Amazing. I think that people would benefit. What?
This is the first time it's giving me a timer.
Meaning, okay.
Guys, it's telling me I have 100. A minute left. A minute and 40 seconds.
What do you do when you have a minute?
How come it went?
You're asking me, I don't know.
Yafa Burger Party told me about this, but I never had this. Okay, guys, we have a minute left. So, we're going to work on dropping the phone. We're going to work on dropping the phone.
Yeah, of course. It means a lot.
We're all going to do this together. Obviously,
am I off?
Wait. Come do drop the phone to them. 1, 2, 3. Drop the phone. Drop the mic. And the mic. Okay, guys, we have a minute left. So we're gonna do this together. I'm trying to screenshot, but the number is raising. Okay, yeah, it's not going down. Guys, could some of you go off so we could get to 120? Just kidding. I love every single one of you. Don't go off. I say you a DM whenever you can check it. Bezrat Hashem, I'm gonna try when I'm not dropping my phone. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. We're going to continue the last page over here, and then I have something else to learn with you, which I'm very excited for. Special for Sphira. Where are we up to? 43 seconds. All right. Guys, Laila Tov, Shavua Tov, a healthy week filled with simcha and happiness, and be positive. Smile, find the sunshine, and if you can't create it, keep dancing no matter what life throws your way. And always be the reason someone smiles. Love you guys. You got this.